I'm looking a little bit old. My age starting to sit in. Hey, man, check this out, man. I'm not even going to wait till y'all get up in here. I'm going to just go on and get started, man. Ain't no UFO with no aliens in it crashed in Las Vegas the other day. I feel stupid even trying to explain why that's a false scenario, why it's a made-up scenario. Them people them young kids or teenagers and his parents had to be high off crystal meth or something, man. Because look here, whatever that officer found on his body cam does not match up with the final findings, right? Where the hell did the UFO crash? Somebody in Vegas seen that UFO crash. It hit somebody's house or car or backyard or front yard. It landed on the strip. It landed somewhere, right? So where the hell did that UFO land? And where the hell did some 8-foot or 9-foot or 10-foot, depending on who you listen to, big eye, lighted up eye aliens just disappear in Las Vegas? Like, where did they go? Did they jump on a city bus? Did they hop the fence? Did they hide up under your house? Did the people that called 911 let them in? Where did they go? Like, how hard is it to spot an 8 or 9 or 10-foot, big-eyed, light-up alien in fucking Las Vegas? Come on, bro. Use your common sense, man. Use common sense. Somebody had to see that alien and his partner running down the street, flying down the street, jumping in another UFO, something. And what the hell happened to the UFO? It just disintegrated. It just disappeared. Come on, man. Y'all got to give me better evidence than that. Man, dude, no. Hey, bro, look, when the police asked the guy, where did they go? He said, I don't know. So you gonna tell me you looking at some aliens in your backyard. You know what they look like, but you don't know where they went? You didn't see them hop the gate, open the gate, dig a hole underground, jump, fly out your backyard? Nothing? Like, that cop should be fired for not asking the right questions. He's supposed to say, look, homeboy, where the hell did the alien go? Did he go north, south, east, or what? You know police are good with directions. Did he go south, east, north, west? Did he go up in the air? Did he go underground? Where the hell did he go? Nobody dogs are barking. Nobody cats got hair standing up on their back. You know damn well people dogs would have still been barking when the police got there. Man, look. That when the cop said if they come back, don't call us, the cop knew they wasn't coming back. The cop knew they wasn't coming back. He even said, I wouldn't believe this, but even my partner seen. Have your partner got any sleep? Was your partner high? Did your partner drug test? Did you guys think about drug testing the people that called 911? What the hell is your emergency? Did you want the ambulance to come pick these aliens up? Do aliens bleed? Do they get hurt? Do they break an arm? Do they bust their heads? Obviously, these aliens was good. Did they have an eject button in the pilot seat? I don't know, man. And you mean to tell me a teenager and those grown adults couldn't pull out a phone? Don't tell me that they cut the phone off like they did Goobs. Like, when the aliens came and cut Goob's camera phone off, don't tell me they cut these people's camera phone off too. Like, that's the first. You just called 911. I know you didn't call 911 from a house phone, so you had your phone handy. You had your phone in your hand, but you didn't film nothing. Even you could hear the lady saying something like, I asked, was there any cameras? What? It jumped on the bulldozer and hopped the fence. All right. I still want to see the pieces to this UFO. And homeboy, this so-called whistleblower, I think that dude is just crazy. But he ain't that crazy because you got to listen to his words and listen to his terminology. He never once says he has evidence. He talks about the evidence they have that he didn't see. But you working in this top-notch, high-security position where you're overseeing everything, but you ain't seen shit. You just seen some weird-looking things, but you have no evidence of nothing. What are you whistleblowing? Come on, man. We got to have somebody better than this come out in public and whistleblow. Now you got these 8, 9, or 10-foot aliens getting all this publicity. Look, they got me. They got KevMac talking about aliens and UFOs. Mind you, that don't exist in this story or this scenario. Man, we got all the satellites in the world. You mean to tell me you can't find a satellite that found that UFO hit the ground? You mean to tell me with all these traffic lights and everybody with Ring doorbells and all that, nobody captured the aliens running down the street? Did they have clothes on? Was they naked? Nobody's Ring filmed this. No satellites. And we're in Vegas, man. We got an air defense system out here. We got Army and Air Force Base. We got all kind of military out here. Military said they didn't know nothing about it. Yeah, they was white people, man. They was white people, bro. But you know, a lot of black people say they seen it too now. And the aliens just gonna let you look at them like, was you looking out the window or what? Was you looking out the chimney? Nigga, was you under your bed looking at the alien? Slick, what's up, homeboy? Yeah, it's aliens everywhere. But where's them 8, 9, 10-foot aliens with the big eyes at? Can you please point me to that direction? Can you please point me to the UFO that crashed in Las Vegas? In somebody's backyard that nobody never seen the UFO on the ground. Man, Compton girl, what's up, man? What's up, Compton girl? I mean, seriously, man, look. The police know what kind of gun was fired and where that gunfire came from every time you shoot a gun in the city. But they can't tell where the UFO crashed. They couldn't tell what kind of UFO it was. They couldn't tell how much the UFO weighed or how many passengers was in the UFO. I didn't listen to the 911 call. No, I did not. I listened to the stories from the people who spotted them. I listened to the police officer and I listened to the news and the guy that's talking about the UFOs is normal. But no, I didn't hear the 911 call. What was on the 911 call? Could you see the aliens or could you see the UFO on the 911 call? Bro, you used the phone to call 911. Was the camera not working on that phone? I mean, bro, y'all can believe what you want to believe, but there's no proof, there's no evidence other than a light on the police body cam. That light could have been anything. Somebody might have threw a flashlight in the air and it came landing and crashed down in somebody's backyard. Man, they say 8 foot tall, and they say 9 foot tall, and they say 10 foot tall. Look it up. Taller than Kareem with big eyes that's lighting up. Somebody seen me in the backyard, I'm busted, all right. Bro, do not do drugs. Leave them drugs alone. They have long-term psychological effects. Sometimes the brain never recovers. Do not. I advise you kids, you teenagers, do not do drugs. It kind of tends to mess. You know, you may have these spidey senses, you may have these extra senses, but it ruins your common sense. Like Listen to all the terminology in these latest videos about UFOs and aliens. Just listen to the terminology. No evidence. I seen, but I didn't record. A non-human object. How do you know a non-human made an object? And you don't know what a non-human look like. You ain't seen a non-human, but the non-human made an object that can fly to the United States of America in Las Vegas of all places. Absolutely got a lot of people talking about this, but ain't nobody talking about how the UFO disappeared or the aliens just vanished. Bro, you could get a speeding ticket in Las Vegas for passing through a light that turned red, but you can't find no aliens on Las Vegas Boulevard or Charleston or Decatur or Jones or Buffalo or Rainbow, Durango. Come on, man. And then I seen some fool, right? While I'm looking at this, I see some fool on YouTube. And he got a whole bunch of hits. He's filming the Las Vegas airport, right? I'm going to just make sense of something for y'all that don't know or that may be confused. Because I drive around at night by the Vegas airport a lot. This guy is filming the Las Vegas airport. And he sees this plane coming to the airport or departing the airport. And then there's this object that he says, that's not a plane, look. And it looks like that object is not really moving. Bro, I see the same occurrence nightly. You know what that is? It's a plane that's elevating and it looks like it's not moving. And so it be sitting there and you see all these lights on the bottom and then you see another airplane coming, landing, or another airplane taking off. Slowly but surely, that object, he turned his phone off. He quit filming. That object turns and you see it's just another airplane going in a different direction. It's just turned around and it's elevating so it looked like it ain't moving. That's all that is. Dude actually made a video talking about look at this object and he cut it off in a few seconds because he knew it was there. He found out it was an airplane. And then you gotta wonder, like you got all these helicopters going to the Hoover Dam and flying around Las Vegas. Like if you never noticed, just look up in the air in Vegas. You see these helicopters periodically in the daytime and the nighttime. And they take pictures of Las Vegas. They get all these lights. So it's a lot of cameras on these helicopters. Why no helicopter film this UFO? Why nobody on them helicopters got off and called 911 or went to the news and said they seen it too? How come nobody in the air seen them aliens, man? They had bright lights in their eyes. What did people think those was car headlights? Hey, man, hey, I'm just saying, man, I just had to come on live and talk about the aliens, man. Y'all got to give me some better evidence than this if you want to convince me. And then people keep talking about Area 51. Have you even done any research? Have you even tried to visit Area 51? It ain't what they say on the internet. It ain't what you keep hearing from person to person. Granted, there are some strange things seen and occurred in Area 51. But that still doesn't prove anything to the average citizen in this world. Now, what is all these messages held for review? I don't know what the hell these messages are held for review are. Come on, Kev Mac, there's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. They ain't going to Area 51. That's for sure. No, they ain't gonna let them go in Area 51. But you can get up there. You can get close, though. What's all this hell for review stuff, man? What are y'all saying? Comrade, the fourth con was creepy. Okay, the fourth con was creepy. All right. What else? That sound like Wilt Chamberlain. It might have been Wilt. Who knows who that was, man? I just want to know where they went. Like, I'm outside on my balcony all night. I got the camera, I got the binoculars, I got a telescope. I'm waiting to see something green or whatever it was with the big eyes that's lighted up. And bro, I see something 8 or 9, 10 feet. I'm finna knock it down. You 8, 9, or 10 feet tall with lights glowing from your eyes, I'm knocking you down. I'm not gonna be on the news talking about something crashed in my backyard. I'm gonna be on the news talking about, hey, y'all bail me out. Y'all come get me up out of here because I'm going to jail for smoking an alien. You feel me? Bro, Vegas, people carry guns in Vegas legally. Nobody in that family could knock an alien down. Nobody was armed or had a camera to catch them aliens. Nobody's house caught on fire. Nobody found a UFO in their swimming pool in the morning. Come on, bro. The only scenario I thought about, maybe the aliens took over the house where they landed. Like, they didn't break no leg or no ankle or nothing. Like, so now you're telling me that extraterrestrial beings from other planets don't break nothing when they fall out the sky in a UFO? Like, nothing breaks on them? Like, what are they, rubber? What are their feet made out of that they can just get up and go? Like, nigga, if American plane or helicopter fell down in China or Russia or Afghanistan, guess what? We're gonna see some crashed aircraft and some hostages. Right? I don't know, man. This is too much for me, man. I'm gonna have to get high to pay attention to some of this stuff. Getting dehydrated just thinking about it. I don't know why my messages is tripping like that, man. (9/11) call sounds shady. That's what's up, man. Come on, Kevmac, good. Y'all on aliens tonight. I'm on aliens tonight because that's the talking of town, man. And y'all don't want to talk no gangster shit. This is the thanks I get. Man, look. These aliens showed up right before 6 times 10, man. They probably were 60s. These are 60s that dropped up out of the sky and landed in Vegas. Or something, I don't know. Maybe they was from 6'9". They came from 6'9" hood day. I don't know, man. They talking about a 9/11. Please. Oh, man, what's up, though, with my folks, man? What's going on, y'all? I'm just sitting here tripping off of all these videos and news outlets covering this mess the last 2 days, man. I done got tired of it. Like, damn, man, when I first seen that fresh off the wire, I sent the video to Goob, man. It was for Goob. It wasn't for me. I turn on the news. I flip the channel. I see some more people talking about. I'm like, man, come on, man. But I figured it was better to talk about some green guys than some Crips and Bloods, man. Right? What's going on, though? What's up with y'all, man? Talk to me. I'll talk back. Weatherman cameras would have picked a strange object in the sky. People would just be lying. Man, I don't know that everybody's lying. I think there's some people lying. I told you, man, I think they either crazy or they high, bro. You either crazy or you high, man. I'm telling you, them psychedelic drugs, man, the mushrooms, the PCP, man, that stuff will warp your thinking, man. That's why I stay away from it, man. I had a brother and sister on that stuff, man. And they thought, my sister thought she was bewitched. She thought she could fly on a broom. She thought the doctor at the drug rehab was Dr. J, Dr. Julius Erving of the 76ers in the NBA and ABA. I had a brother, man. I'm not talking about local band. I'm talking about my oldest brother, rest in peace. Man, he would go hide out in the bushes and think people was after him. Why are you outside in the front yard and in the bushes if somebody's after you? Maybe you want to go in the backyard or stay in the house if somebody's after you. Why would you hide in the front yard? And then he would be standing out in the rain and he think people throwing rocks at him out the sky. See, that's why I say this stuff, man, this stuff is just, is warping the common sense of a lot of people, man, because you just have to really sit back and think. Are there UFOs? Maybe there are. Is there life on other planets? Maybe so. I'm waiting for one of these fools to say it's people on the sun. People live on the sun. I'm waiting for somebody to say, man, it's human beings. It's some aliens living on the sun. Then I'm going to know for sure they're crazy, right? Like, nigga, the coolest man on earth couldn't survive on the sun. Kev, man, who you got? Spencer Crawford. I don't know yet. I ain't looked into it. That Sherman Compton had folks floating in the air back in the day. Man, look. I know a dude, man. I didn't see it, but a dude told me. A dude from the east side told me. He said, man, back in the 70s, he smoked some PCP so good, he thought he was a pigeon. He thought he was a roller pigeon. If you're a real pigeon fancier in LA, you guys already know who I'm talking about. But this particular individual told me he smoked the PCP, got asshole naked, climbed up the telephone pole, and was sitting on the telephone pole croaking like a cock, like a male pigeon. If PCP can make you do that, it damn sure can make you think you seen something fall from the sky, 8 feet tall, with big eyes, full of lights. Man, I had a cousin. He wasn't a blood cousin. He wasn't in my DNA, right? But this cousin, he was a Bell. He was a Bell. I thought he might be related to Cutes and them, but he was off of Gage and like, what is that, like Gage and Broadway, Gage and Vermont over that way, right? I was a little kid. I was still in elementary. I think I might have been in third grade. Yeah, I might have been in third grade, second grade, third grade. And I come home, this fool thought he was Jesus. He came down our chimney, and we had a filthy chimney, right? We had a brick chimney. It was nice inside the house. We had little bricks, you know, glossed up and stuff. Outside, we had the red bricks. But the inside, full of soot, black, straight black, like charcoal. We probably only got it cleaned out once or twice my whole lifetime. This dude came down the chimney. So I'm like, nigga, who was you, Santa Claus? He tells me he's Jesus. I'm like, whoa, shit, Jesus done came down our chimney. Like I'm always into the house, Jesus done picked the chimney, like Santa Claus. So if drugs can make you think you Jesus, why they can't make you think you seen an alien? Why they can't make you think you saw a UFO crash? Man, there's loud bangs everywhere, man. How do you explain that the police, all these things they got to find gunshots, didn't find out where that bang was and what that bang was? Wherever that loud bang was, supposedly a crash, what crashed? I mean, because there's loud bangs anytime a rocket goes out the atmosphere. There's loud bangs anytime they test firing and not telling you that they test firing. The U.S. Armed Forces, that is. Probably loud bang every time a asteroid come through the atmosphere. Right? I mean, man, don't. Hey, man, I said we could talk about something else. Because next thing we going to hear, the alien had a Godfather hat on and some what do you call them shoes? Some nick kickers. The alien going to have on some croaker sacks and his partner going to have on nick kickers. The alien going to have 6 braids and 3 braids. They're going to be some gangbang aliens next time, right? See, if they gangbanging, they going to jail. But these guys with the big eyes, lighted up, they not going to jail because can't nobody find them. I'm trying to figure out what is an 8, 9, or 10-foot alien going to hide in Las Vegas. Ain't nobody got no picture. Don't nobody's phone work when the aliens really come to Vegas. I don't know, man. I don't feel like I have to do no explaining. The explaining is on them dudes, man. The explaining is on the police, the government, the 911 callers. Hey, if they ain't show no UFO, other than the police's body cam with a light, no crash, no 8, 9, 10-foot motherfuckers, they ain't got no evidence. Guess what? Them motherfuckers is guilty of lying. Them motherfuckers is guilty of espionage. Them motherfuckers is guilty of everything in the book. Just throw the book at them, man. Just throw the book at them, JR from the Bay. My man say you convinced us all now it was drugs. Even the police question. If you listen to the tape, the police, I believe, on 2 occasions questioned if there were any drugs or made mention about not being intoxicated. Like, that's a common thought in the police's head, and you know that's always been my thought. That should be anybody's thought. Unless you got high and you feeling the same vibe as the people that get high. Man, I'm telling you, man, my cousin thought he was Jesus Christ, man. My sister thought she was bewitched, homie. My brother hiding in the front yard because somebody's after him. Make it make sense, my brother. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. Hey, man, I don't know where they was from, bro. They might have been from anywhere. Let me ask you, when America sends somebody to the moon, so-called send somebody to the moon, when Russia so-called sends somebody to the moon, when China so-called sends somebody to the moon, they have these flags and these insignias representing their country, letting you know what country they from. Has anybody ever seen anything on these UFOs that they see? What is it? First counter of a close encounter of the first kind, and second and third kind, and fourth kind? Have y'all seen any flag like with Pluto on it or Mars or anything like that? Like, is there any indication of where these UFOs may have came from? Because you can damn sure believe if they seen a U.S. spaceship going through their country or through the atmosphere, they gonna know where that spaceship came from. So what planet are these UFOs coming from? They gotta be marked, right? No? Only people on Earth mark their spaceships? I don't know, man. What up, Shotty Mac? What up, homeboy? Hopefully you had a happy hood day, man. I see a lot of OGs came out. Made me feel stupid. Like, man, I got enough graded. I could have showed up with all the G's, man. I see triple OGs still coming out. Made me feel dumb. You feel me? See all them G's out representing still, man. But I noticed something that I always notice at the funeral. I mentioned it before. Of course, I'm going to mention it again. You could see the age divide. You could see the generation divide. Because I'm looking at pictures on Instagram and I see all dudes with gray. Everybody with gray. And then I see the youngsters, real young. Body language don't even look like the OG dudes. Look like, you could tell they from a whole different generation. The sweatshirts with the hood on them don't even look like the sweatshirts used to look back then. And it's like, damn, why everybody ain't in the picture together? Why everybody ain't hanging together? That's just crazy, right? But hey, I'm gonna go on and check out, man. I'm gonna go on and check out Back Hood Monsters Gang. Asiatic Supreme, what up, homeboy? I'm gonna go ahead and check on up out of here, man. Kev, the aliens aren't flagging, they're just sagging. Oh, man. Dang. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me rant. I just want to let you guys know, man, a lot of that stuff don't make sense. Don't let them trick you, homie. A lot of it don't make sense, man. A lot of it don't make sense. I'm out of here, man. See y'all tomorrow. Salute.